What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you guys which are the best abilities and X factors to put on your offense and defense right now, as well as special teams. And a big reason I'm doing this video is because people have been asking me, especially with the ability change. Well, the abilities did get updated when it comes to the amount of the AP. However, the abilities did update on the zero chill card. So, you know, some people are saying that the zero chill cards are no good no more. Me personally, like I told you guys before, I didn't even go with the zero AP abilities because I didn't want to feel that I had to depend on them. So now that they're all gone and done away with, which I hope EA never brings those back. If they ever bring back zero AP abilities, just let us keep them for the season, just how they used to do it. But anyways, I'm gonna get into it in this video. Before I get into it, I'm going to ask you guys if there's any specific abilities you want me to know about, or other abilities that I haven't mentioned in here that you feel that are good to use and are OP. Please put in the comment section, not only for me to check out, but for anybody who's tuning in that may want to know about other abilities that I may not know about. Put them in the comment section so other people could try them also. So let's go ahead and get it started. I knew that was a lot. Just wanted to break that down real quick. All right, so let's go over here. X factors and abilities. So on offense, we get 8 out of 8 now. I should just say 8 AP. You get 8 AP. On defense, you get 10 AP. On special teams, you get 3 AP. So we're gonna go ahead and check all those out and see how everything's gonna add up. All right, so I'm on defense. I don't know why I was on defense. Okay, so when it comes to the build, I'm gonna go over a little bit of everything, right? Now, when it comes to mixing up your abilities and where you're going to put them at, that's up to you. But me, majority of my abilities, I put on my QB because he's the one that has to lead the pack, right? So when it comes to X factors, I put this Fearless on him because he gets it for 1 AP and he's immune to defensive pressure while in the pocket. And the reason why I put this on him is because I figured I'm going to stay in the pocket anyway. Why? Because I got this pocket Deadeye, which is perfect pass accuracy while throwing in the pocket. So my abilities have to do with staying in the pocket, so that's why I had to do it. But I'll go ahead and name you guys a few other X factors that are also good. Master Tactician. This is cool. It's an X factor, but you can also get it as ability. It's good as an X factor because it's depending on your card. Usually if you get it on an X factor on your card, it starts on and then it goes off and on, right? But it tells you fastest bonus and hot routes and quick play maker reactions. So not only do you get hot route master, but you get quicker play maker reactions. So that's good. I like this threat detector. But one of my favorite is this Omaha. Why? Because you can see the coverage on your defensive backs. It's basically telling you the play. So if I see defensive backs blitzing or stuff like that, or if you can see man or whatever, it's going to determine the play that I'm going to be doing. All right, so that's one thing that I like when it comes to X factors that I figured are good. Once again, I'm just showing you guys what I figured is good, and you can pick what's going to go good with your scheme of things. Now for these other abilities on your QB. Pocket Deadeye. I went with Pocket Deadeye because I needed something good accuracy. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to spend over 3 AP, because I was going to go with like sideline Deadeye or something like that, but it was like 2 or 3 AP. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get Pocket Deadeye because it's guaranteed perfect pass accuracy on any throw, no matter what it is. Sideline Deadeye is only for throws outside the numbers that are perfect. This is for any throw as long as I stay in the pocket. So if you're a pocket passer like me, I do run outside the pocket and pass it at times, of course, but majority of times I stay in the pocket. This is perfect right here. This is one of the best abilities. Hot Rod Master, of course, is a good one. Once again, you're just gonna have to pick of what you're gonna go, what you guys like more. But once again, Hot Rod Master is good because you can put any receivers on 4 additional routes of your choice, and it's a game changer when it comes to doing that. And you don't have to put like wide receiver apprentice or short apprentice or whatever like that on your receivers or even on your halfback, because this Hot Rod Master covers all that. All right, but once again, it's going to be up to your AP and what you guys want to use and how you guys want to do it. Master Tactician is another one. It's another good one, which we just went over right now. Dashing Deadeye is another good one. This one's only 2 AP on here, but this one I like about it is if you're running outside the pocket and and you're gonna throw it. Usually you throw it up to 40 yards. A lot of people that throw it is not gonna be throwing it 100 yards, 70 yards, 80 yards when you're throwing on the run and you're running outside to pass the ball, right? So this dashing deadeye is actually pretty good. I like it. I like gunslinger. It's evident. It goes a lot faster, and it gets the ball faster to the receiver without taking a big chance of it having to be picked off. I like this inside deadeye as well as the sideline deadeye, because with these two, if you're able to get both of these, you're basically guaranteed perfect pass accuracy, and it doesn't matter if you're throwing it on the run, throwing it in the pocket. It doesn't matter. So that's what I like about these. But once again, though, I win with pocket deadeye because I only have so much AP. I just needed something to give me perfect pass accuracy, so that's why I went with that. But if you like to run and throw on the run and stuff like that, one of these abilities, I would go with sideline deadeye if I had to pick between these two. Majority of you guys pass on the side, right? Outside the numbers. So I will go on the sideline deadeye, and that means that you'll be able to throw while you're in the pocket, outside the pocket, on the run, no matter what, you'll have a perfect pass accuracy. So them more type of QB abilities that I like to go with. So if you have certain ones, go ahead and put in the comment section. For your halfback, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I don't even run no abilities on my halfback. I'll give you a couple of them, but the main thing that I will say is at least have this right train on your halfback. It makes, once it's activated, which usually activates pretty fast, your halfback will break a lot of tackles, and depending on it might get you that first down you need or that touchdown, depending where you're at, right? But this is pretty OP, so that's what I like on my halfback. That's the main one I like when it comes to X factors. Now for abilities, human joystick is cool. You got the running back apprentice, but once again though, if you have Hot Route Master, you ain't got to worry about running back apprentice, because the Hot Route Master will give you these routes for your halfback. All right. So human joystick, if you're able to do it, that's cool, because you could like, maneuver a lot better. Evasive, if you're able to get it. Do we have evasive? Yeah, evasive right here. And what I like about this is basically two abilities in one. It's spin and juke moves both in one ability, where you're able to juke and spin a lot better. I do like route tech if you're gonna put your halfback on routes, but if you're really not, evasive will be the one to go with, and human joystick. Bruiser is cool. Once again, there's two abilities in one. It's truck and stiff arms. So if you're able to have evasive on one and then bruiser on another one, that is going to be deadly combination for your halfback. So, but once again, it's all going to come down to AP, but I'm just letting you guys know which are the best ones. If I had to pick out a bruiser and evasive, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I would rather go with evasive. But if you just want a full tank build, like you just bulldozing through people, then go ahead and go with bruiser and then build your tank build based on that. For the receivers, honestly, the only thing that I will go with my receivers, you guys do different, would be the route tech. Just because whatever route I put them on, I want to make sure that they run it very effectively. So that's why I like to go with route tech on my receivers. Now on my linemen, I mix it up, but the main ability that I will tell you guys to have on your linemen, at least one of these abilities, would be the identifier, because you want to be able to identify where your opponent's at. Because if you know exactly where he's at without having to guess, because you could sit here and assume, but as long as you know, then what that's going to help you be able to do is it's going to be able to help you to be able to determine what play you want to run, because you might switch your play. Like for me, for instance, if I see my opponent trying to use her as safeties, which that does happen sometimes, which is not a smart thing, I would usually see where he's at, and I'll send my receiver on that side, because it's gonna be very hard to keep up with me and be able to make a play, even if the ball is close by him. And sometimes that'll lead to a good amount of yards, and other times it'll lead to a touchdown. So that's why I like to have identifier. But other abilities to put on your halfback, let's go ahead and check some out so you guys can know. I don't see how much here. I really don't care for the pulley. Pass protector will be cool. All day will be good. I like this linchpin because it gets stronger blocking from all offensive linemen. So basically boosts up the whole lineman. So stuff like that. But honestly though, I don't see too many people really focusing on the linemen. So I'll go ahead and leave it right there. Now for defense, I'm going to keep it very easy. Defense is going to be one of the easiest one. Okay, so for all your defensive backs, meaning your cornerbacks as well as your safeties, I will go with acrobat. However, if your player don't got acrobat or is not able to get acrobat, or if it's just way too much AP, go with pick artist. That's your second pick for the for your defensive backs. Then we're the only two that I go with when it comes to my defensive backs: acrobat and pick artist. Right now, for the X factors, no matter if you want to put them on your safeties or cornerbacks, a lot of the times I put them on my cornerbacks. But say for instance, I have a safety that don't get acrobat, or he don't get the pick artist, then I'll usually put the X factor on my safety. But the main thing that I'll put is either zone hawk or shutdown. And the reason why I say either one is because because there's sometimes I'll be playing games and then zone hawk would just be lighting up and making plays, and then eventually I'm like, you know what, it's not working for some reason right now, it's just not going good. I'm gonna switch them back to shutdown. So I always flip flop back between those two, or I'll just, I'll have my team. Someone will have shutdown, someone has zone hawk. I always mix them around, but either way, them are good abilities and they do me justice. On my defensive tackle, look, is keep it real. You're not gonna have enough AP to put on all your defense. It's gonna be hard. But if I had to pick one to put, it would be inside stuff, at least on one of your defensive tackles. On your right end or your left end, if you can only do it to one, it's gonna be no outsiders. Because the defensive tackle, if you have one defensive tackle and one right end or left end with no outsiders and the one with inside stuff, it will help you out when it comes against the run plays. It's not 100% effective, but it's more effective than not. So that's what I will go with. Now for your linebackers, I would say all linebackers, but more specifically your middle linebackers, you're going to want to go with lurk artist. To me, that's the best one. I don't use anything else. As you can tell, I got both lurk artists, and I even think I got lurk artist on Sean Taylor. And I was able to put it on him because I think he got it 1 AP, yeah. So that's the reason why I put it on him. So I like putting out all my linebackers, but if I can't, my middle linebackers are the main ones that gotta have it. That's the reason why I haven't really updated my linebackers, is because these two get the lurk artist for 1 AP and they still work good. But once I'm working on this other linebacker right now, hopefully he gets it, or else he's not really going to be starting because I need that lurk artist. If you do have more AP to put on your linebackers and they don't get lurk artists, I will go more like a edge threat elite or something like that, or edge threat when it comes, like basically more of a pass rushing ability on your linebackers. That's what I'll go with. And I already talked about the safeties, so we'll leave it there. Now when it comes to this, I have to check out, these are both 2 AP, but I had to deactivate it because they went up. So this is one at precision kicker, 2-2-3, clutch kicker, focus kicker, zen kicker, focus kicker. Okay, so remember, we only have 3 AP. 3 AP. So what I'm going to do with sewing kicker meter for all kicks over. So I'm going to take this off. Yeah, get my little fire training back. Up to 45 yards. So on this one, I'm going to go with focus kicker up to 45 yards. And because I only have 3 AP, so yeah, this is only one for, I'll just go with this one just to add to it, right? Now here's the thing. The reason why I went with this one, well, first of all, I would have went with focus kicker and zen kicker, but I can only go with one of them because they're both 2 AP. Is because majority of times you guys are going to be kicking field goals after, like, for your extra point. You're going to be making a touchdown, kicking a field goal, and it's less than 45 yards. And you want to make sure that you get that field goal. And there was sometimes when the kicking meter will go crazy. I'll push it right at the right time, but it'll still go down a little bit and I'll miss the field goal. So now I put focus kicker on to avoid that. But if you guys happen to kick a lot of field goals longer than that, of course you're gonna want to get zen kicker. But to me, I'll go with focus kicker, and I usually encourage all you guys to do the same thing, because majority of you guys are gonna be going for touchdowns and then going for the extra point. And I just put the precision kicker. Why? Because that's the only thing that got 1 AP. So now I'm going to be able to activate that and deactivate the other. The only reason I had this activate because I had to hurry up and play the game, and they basically made me activate something. So that's why I did that. But let's go over here to, where is it at? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I was like, what? Now I can go ahead and activate it. So now my 3 APs on there. But that's what I'll do with special teams. If you guys want to know what are the best abilities for special teams, that's how I do it. I got to go back around and, as you can tell, add more abilities to my squad, and then also update my team a little bit. But there it is there. If you have any questions, please put in the comment section. Till next time.